Hey guys, we're in Barbados. It is December 12th, 2020, when we booked this vacation quite a while back. And when we were getting ready to come, I tried to look online to see if anybody had shared any of their experiences as far as what it was actually like getting here and being here during the COVID. I didn't really find anything, so we had to rely entirely on the Barbados website, which doesn't provide the actual experience that you're going to get. So I figured I'd post this. If anybody cares, you can watch it and get an idea for what it's actually like right now. We got here yesterday, 12/11/2020, December 11th, 2020. So, as the website says, you have to get a COVID test. And by the way, this whole video is just going to be me talking. I'm not going to show my face while I'm down here. I don't know how seriously they take videos like this, so whatever. 3 days before you fly out, you have to get a COVID test. It has to be from a professional healthcare place, and it has to be either nasopharyngeal or oropharyngeal, meaning they have to stuff that swab clear back into your sinuses or touch the back of your throat. It can't be the one where they just swab the inside of your nose or the inside of your mouth. So you have to do that 3 days before you go. You have to, when you get those results back, you have to do an immigration form online. You have to upload a copy of that test, and then they'll send you a barcode back. Once you get down here, you get off the plane, they'll put you on a bus. They drive you like 30 feet away from where you get off the plane to put you in the back of a line in the same place you got off of the plane. There's a nurse there. She checks your COVID test for the date, the name, and the result, and then they send you inside the airport. When you get inside the airport, they ask you where you're from. They classify your risk level based on where you're from and give you a bracelet. And there's a lot of hand sanitizing every step of the way. Once you get that done, then you go through customs, and customs is pretty simple. Essentially more COVID related questions. You fill out a form while you're waiting to go through customs as far as where you're staying, the phone number for the place, how long you're going to be there, your pertinent information. Interestingly enough, they never asked for a phone number at any stage during the process. That'll become important later. Anyways, when you get through with customs, then you get in another short line. However, this is where things turn just silly. Up to this point, even with a 787 having landed directly in front of us, and there being 400 people, everything up to this point went very quickly. After you're done with customs, or immigration, excuse me, after you're done with immigration, you get in a line for your health check. Now, there were two nurses, and there were two different lines, one for VIP people that paid for expedited entry, which we didn't know about or we'd have paid for it, and another for regular people. So it looked like they were doing about a 2-to-1 ratio, two people from the expedited line, one person from the regular line. This process, the line was probably 120 feet long, and this process took nearly 2 hours. It was insanely slow. Somebody passed out in line right next to us, fell down, bashed their head. Had to have the medics come over, took them out of line. It's hot in the airport. There's no refreshments. Just absolutely terrible system. I told them they should be ashamed of the way that deal went, because it was atrocious. But anyways, when you get up there, there'll be a nurse. They ask you if you have any symptoms. They look at the form that you filled out later as far as where you're staying. And they give you two pieces of paperwork. One has instructions, the other one is a a log that you have to keep. You're supposed to take your temperature in the morning and in the afternoon, record it on this form, and according to them, someone from the health ministry will contact you at some point to get your temperatures. I don't know how they're going to locate us, how they're going to find out, but there's literally no way for them to call us, so I'm not sure. Also, we don't have a thermometer, so I don't know. We're probably going to fill it out if they come around, I guess. That's our plan. So we're staying at the Sandals. Once you clear through the airport, which after the whole health check thing is pretty easy, customs is non-existent. You don't even have to talk to anybody. By this time, your luggage has been going around on the little thing for about an hour and a half, so there's no problems getting your bags. You get out of the airport, they ask you 2 different more times for your information, where you're staying, yada yada, and then they direct you to your transport to whatever resort or villa that you're staying in. So at Sandals anyway, we're allowed to go anywhere and everywhere on the property. We can't go into town until we get our second COVID test. You're supposed to get your second COVID test 4 to 5 days after your first one. It's not $50 like it says if you talk to the people at Sandals, or I think I saw it on a website somewhere. If they come to you, it's $150. Or you can pay for a taxi cab to go to the government place in town, and they'll do it for free, but you do have to pay for the taxi. So we apparently can do that on Monday. So that will be the last COVID-related requirement we have to comply with. So if you have questions, ask them in the comments. Otherwise, as beautiful as it is here, I would probably still make the trip. The airport experience is terrible, so just be prepared for that. But if you can put up with 2 or 3 hours of standing in line, then I think the result is probably worth it. So good luck. Hope you make it.